Yes.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get up.
I couldn't put my Twitch up for some reason.
Get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Goff on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he stopped immediately there. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're finally
watch them again smack later.
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. A shotgun snap for Goff. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Bro, every time when I do the daddy leg shit, it be the nigga Dub or the Giants. I'm the dropping players every time. It never fails. They'll pick up some niggas, drop it, pick up niggas, drop it. Give me the Giants every time.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I be like, God damn. I say these niggas must be bored.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And some room to roam now. There he goes, left side. 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And that
They don't even know how to run the ball. That's the shit that pisses me
they're able to
off.
get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game.
Bro, I'll be going to work with Hunter Henry, bro.
Getting their opponents on the ground.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I'll be trying to get John New Smith involved.
Now. Here's
that
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
My playbook.
Play action. It's gone. And he will find his man.
No, I use Green Bay Packers playbook, and then the plays I don't want, I took out. I put my own system in.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up.
T-Neal, the nigga I'm playing right now.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard.
I ain't never beat the nigga
2nd and goal.
That nigga must have been sleepy.
Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice
oh, yeah, he was in his
scouting.
division.
Yeah. Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Zone.
They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. They've
been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
T-Neal and K-Neal related, but not
he's
green. No, he's still in here.
And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now.
And they probably fell asleep.
Put the points up on the board.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Oh, that baby probably crying enough.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Thank you, let's go.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time,
is terrible.
Lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Keelan Cole now to return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
They go play action now. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I know, that's what I said, man. That's what I said, some bullshit.
Play action. Now Wilson. Man open left side is Brown. Brown with the stick skills. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Oh, you gotta pick that, Douglas.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing the
oh, come on.
That's more. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Wilson and Moore there for a Jets first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Again, he finds more. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing again here, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4.
He being greedy. All right, I know what I'm about to do.
Like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad
I know
throw,
what's coming.
So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think
if I could stop this shit
earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll check this down to Johnson. Touchdown.
That's bullshit.
Ty Johnson. As time expires in the first half, and the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
So I had a nigga in the zone. That's why I ran a cover 2, so a nigga stay in the flat.
That will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah, I always play on the other side of the field, though. So he going the opposite where I go.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Cole now on the return.
Oh, Rush keep tattoo with that. He about to come back out running again, so.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for
them. There we go. Stop the damn
turnovers. They had 2 in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And the grab by Croft. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant.
In the backfield, these niggas ain't getting
because
sacked.
That's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Damn.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's
Come on.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Wilson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Yeah, I think this shit is a fake.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
You better not feel that dumbass shit.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd down and 7. Back to throw, Goff. First out to
that's my fault.
The receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson, how do you do as he gets in there for the sack? After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Escapes the sack.
Man, that's good. Oh my God!
Into disaster.
He's
He's not going to get
down.
forward progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the
that lay down
huddle,
shit. That
they
shit.
actually call
I'm
a
gonna try
set
to.
and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A good action to this point in the third quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Short throw hauled in by Croft. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
I got Amendola kicking.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So add 3. All told, after the safety, it's a 5-point swing. But that could have turned out much worse.
Well, you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight game like this.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
that is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Off-play action. Here's Goff. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
God.
And off to the races, down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick.
That's some
6
bullshit,
and a jet
bro.
touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo.
Yeah, pick 6. My first incomplete, pick 6.
Return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead.
That's bullshit, because I had 2 steps on the nigga, man. I hate that shit. All nigga gotta do is press triangle and pick the ball. That shit bullshit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Pettis now on the return.
Oh,
A nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker.
Which one? The kickoff return or the...
What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play.
Oh, it's
because
Pettis.
we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets.
This nigga Jared Goff, bro. Oh.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, let's see. He was 8 of 13 prior to that pass. Now 8 of 14, Charles.
Yeah, that's not horrible, but he's been under a ton of pressure throughout this game. Not able to stay on his spot. You know, quarterbacks talk about that all the time, being able to get to one place, set up and throw. When they make you move a little bit, oftentimes your accuracy suffers.
Oh, this nigga dropped my ball, bro.
On any passes in the middle
I
of
had
the
the
field,
nigga all
anyone
over
who's
the
going
field.
after
That
the
nigga dropped my
football is
ball.
going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested,
Nigga Taylor.
often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
He's going to wind up and air it out. They've got his man complete.
Bullshit.
There he goes, right side.
They will not let me click on the right dude. Then they call a ref from the pass. Oh my God, bro.
So let's see what this is about.
I hate playing this dude, man. There's always some bullshit.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is up to 14.
I let this fucking game slip away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pettis now on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Fuck it. I got a computer game next week, so I don't have to play the game in the next 3 days.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 10.
This nigga go with this cheesy ass.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be taken
I don't see how
down.
this nigga
Goff is
gets in, bro. I
sacked.
gotta.
Quinnen Williams gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Overthrowing the nigga, bro.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Well timed. I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. Now Wilson. It's caught by Davis. Wilson on the hook up to Davis. First down, Jets. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They go play action with Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Oh, yeah.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes. And he's in.
Oh,
Touchdown,
man, we getting beat by some bullshit.
Daniel Brown.
That nigga run the same play. That
nigga, on the year. And the Jets add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
This shit just pissing me off. I hate losing
no
people.
problem there on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
I had this fucking game. Let's go. No more. I hate losing to this nigga because I ain't never beat this nigga. Nigga don't play no better than nobody else. Just can't beat this nigga.
Pettis now on the return.
That pick 6, let's get hurt.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30.
And that fucking
nice work on the return.
Safety. That was some bullshit. That fucking safety. Then when this nigga Jared Goff throw 1 pick, he started to run over. They want to keep throwing picks. Like, goddamn, man.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is gone.
Oh my God, this nigga just
intercepted. Goff picked off by his former teammate LaMarcus Joyner.
This shit look terrible.
This one back. It's
this nigga done scored 40 points in the last one. This shit is.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Pettis now on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Oh, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now it's Crowder. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but
last time that nigga put the crying emoji on me last time. Oh, my bad.
Continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
He did crying laughing emojis on me. Female.
So for
no, female did that shit. And he said he grabbed the wrong emoji. How you delete your how do I delete my stream off this motherfucker? Nah, it's on YouTube.